Very festive, Mary Stevens.
Mary, that's awesome.
Thank you. I started deciding I'm art in a public place.
You are art in a public place. Your name and your address for the record, please.
Good evening, everyone. I wanted to wish everybody happy holidays.
Happy holidays to you.
I'm having problems with my eyes. My hearing aids are dead, but I'm going to try. Wanted to wish everybody happy holidays, and thank you very much. I appreciate everything you do. I respect you totally and appreciate all your efforts to make the city a better city. I attended quite a few of the town hall meetings, and I gave my ideas. And then I went to the follow-up, and I was very, very surprised that all these things that we had said we wanted were now going to have to be taxed more, and with the bond program. And I wasn't expecting that. And
You thought they were gifts?
Today I just looked at a magazine article I had, and it was talking about, it was your mayor's message, and it started out with the town hall meetings and all the wonderful things we're going to do. But there's no mention in here, and I had no idea, that we were going to be faced with a bond program to do everything. I thought that our taxes covered making the city a better place and doing the turf, maybe improving the golf course, maybe, the golf course might generate some of its own money,
Right.
and grants and different things like that. So I was really in a shock to think all of a sudden $250 million bond program is pushed on us or offered to us.
No one's pushing anything.
Wrong word.
Very wrong word. It's being, and you're right. If this passes, your taxes will pay for it.
Now, someone told me the other day, just to share this with you, and you all probably know this. Mayor Cava, Miami-Dade's mayor, proposed a bond program for Miami-Dade back in the spring. And there was so much opposition to it that she actually dropped the idea because she knew she was running for mayor again.
Right.
And with the bond program showing, she might not have been elected mayor.
Just a point of clarification, Mayor Levine Cava did not, and she's a personal friend, I care for her very much, but she did not host town halls.
I'm not saying she did.
She had a state of the county address at Metro Zoo, surprised all 13 of her commissioners and said, I'm going for a $3 billion with a B dollar bond. And that's why $3 billion is a lot of money. When I worked for the former Miami-Dade mayor, we had a $1.4 billion bond.
Point of parliamentary procedure.
I just want to make that clear.
There was one other thing I was going to ask you, Michael.
Hold on one second. Yes, Commissioner.
Mayor, I want to be able to give the public an uninterrupted 3 minutes. If it's the purview of the mayor to allow the commission to engage questions, I think it would be best suited until after speakers complete.
I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Please continue.
And I did want to ask a question that I meant to start with. Do we actually still owe money, and I think I heard we do, but I'm not sure, on a previous bond that we've had? We still owe money on that. It's not paid off completely.
No, it's smarter to continue financing it. The chief financial officer has advised the manager, and he agrees. We can pay it off anytime we want, but it makes more sense to continue to do it this way in terms of what benefit that money offers the residents. And I have to follow his advice because it actually makes a lot of sense. But we could decide to pay it off anytime we want.
How much money do we still owe on the previous bond? Do we know?
Mr. Manager?
I don't have that at my fingertips.
We'll get it to you.
I mean, I know interest rates are killer. That's a scary thing.
There's about 8 to 10 years, but as you notice, if you look at your ad valorem bill, every single year, the amount of the assessment continues to go down, and it goes down because of new development. increase in commercial and everything else. So as you know, for the last 10 years, your ad valorem rate has either been flat or has gone down.
Right.
Most of that has been as a result of those GO bonds because of the way they operate. And as we move into this, eventually that one will be paid off. And if the public votes for this one, it gets to a point where whatever it is, it will drop it down even further.
But we will get that information. You need to wrap up.
Yeah, I tried to Google it. I couldn't really find it, but I'm
well-
sure someone knows.
Well, no, we'll disclose it.
What I'm asking you to do tonight, and I don't even know if this is feasible to vote no against this motion, simply because I think that we are arguing too much about this, and that the residents aren't going to accept it. That's just my opinion. And we have to pay $300,000, as far as I know, for this referendum election.
Well, we had to
Whereas
have
if we waited till November,
We're paying it anyways.
No, in November, there's
Wouldn't
no
cost.
schedule. That's false, and I'll tell you why. There's no regularly scheduled election in November. So whether we
when's
had,
our regular? August?
No, we're not, we're now not allowed to have
March
elections in
2026.
August. So.
March
it-
2026.
It was either March or lose the better part of a year for no good reason. And it would have cost us the same amount in November as it did in March, because there's no regular election then. Or we could wait 2 years and kick the can down the road again, and that's not what residents here want. They want us to either, and I'll tell you why, I'm going to vote yes, so maybe you can vote no. This is your city as much as mine, and I think that people have to be presented with an option, and some people will vote no, and some people will vote
the
yes.
thing of it is, everybody wants all this stuff.
They want it for free.
We want the grass, we want a new police station, we want all this stuff, but I'm just thinking, can't our tax funds take care of this?
No.
Slowly but surely.
No, they
Why do
can't.
we need more, particularly when we haven't even paid off our previous bond?
Because roads and parks and flooding and housing are expensive. And if we had charged you all along so that we'd have the money now, that would have been highway robbery on the tax rolls. This is the way cities finance. This isn't like some new idea for us. This is the way it works. Every city that wants to maintain their standards or has it. Look, Fort Lauderdale just did a bond issue because they had infrastructure work to do. Margate just did a bond issue, and the people said, yeah, it's time. And so folks will either come to that conclusion in Pembroke Pines or they won't. But
Yeah, I wasn't expecting this, really. I just wasn't.
it's not
So,
free. I don't know if that's why
I'm
you dress
glad
like
to learn
Santa
about
today.
it.
But
I do want to share something about the police station, though.
Yeah.
That we have a police station in West Pines. It's not a big one, but there's never anybody in it. Once in a while there's people in it. But why aren't we using that police station to help out this overcrowded?
Charlie, there's this
I can
thought
answer
that
it. There
the
are-
You know what I'm talking
substation.
about.
Hold on, let me
It's
ask.
a-
There's this thought floating around the cyberspace that you have all the money that you need to buy to build the police station. We don't need to borrow. It's all a bunch of BS. And that the substation out west is totally vacant. Nobody works there.
No, that's absolutely not true. It's full. We have traffic units in there. Our police officers report there to do
So it is
work.
being used.
Oh, my God, yes. Every single space is used.
And do you have some secret pot of money for the
I wish
police
I
station?
did.
You do not have the funds?
We do not have the funds to build the police station.
I don't use the golf course. I did talk to someone today about the golf course. They said they were there a few days ago, and they said it was beautiful.
Yeah.
And it didn't need a thing. So just to share that with you.
Is that person
Anyway,
a golfer?
thank you very much.
Is that person a golfer?
Mayor,
I'm not really sure.
Again, Mayor, I rise for parliamentary procedure. We have a 3-minute clock.
They'd been there
and we-
before, though.
and we-
You
and
know,
we
they
do
said it
not
wasn't
have
their
the
first
floor.
time.
3 minutes.
Okay.
Anyway,
And-
thank you very
and
much.
by the way, Mr. Card, it does include or Mr. Carrera, no, somebody that raised the golf course. It does include a renovation of the interior of Club 19, which is long overdue, including that furniture.
thank you very much.
Eisenhower called, he wants his furniture back. Okay,